What's going on, box fans? John Williams with The Distance. I'm here to give you my number 4 in my top 5 series for this week for best chins. My number 5 is Gene Fulmer, and on to number 4. Now, Cuba right now is having a good pedigree of fighters coming up. And before that, you had great Cuban amateurs. You had, one in specific being Teofilo Stevenson, who never became a professional. But and then before that, there was another fighter by the name of Kid Gavilan. Now, before you had fighters like Stevenson, Benny the Kid Perret, Joel Casamayor, Yuriorkis Gamboa, and Olenier Solis, and even Golomer Rigondeaux, you had Kid Gavilan. And before Kid Gavilan, you had a Cuban icon in the super featherweight division who they called Kid Chocolate. But my number 4 for this week is Kid Gavilan. Now, Kid Gavilan had many professional fights. He had many losses. He had 30 losses in his career, but he's never been knocked out. He was known for his signature punch. It was called the Bolo punch. It was I believe it was like a mixture of a right hook and a right hook and uppercut at the same time that he just threw. But a lot of his fires, he did face some big punches in his day. There's not many videos on Kid Gavilan, but I just basically did it by research. He was a TV fixture around 1951, which was I believe it was his first nationally televised matchup. And he was your definition of the quintessential action-packed fighter, because he took a lot of shots on the chin. You know, um, there's a I don't know if there's a video or not, but Sugar Ray Robinson stated that he hit Gavilan with his hardest shots. In my number 5 yesterday, there's a video of him taking Sugar Ray Robinson's hardest shots, but Sugar Ray Robinson actually told Gavilan that he hit him with his hardest shots. It's even on a video here on YouTube somewhere that I've seen not too long ago, recently, about a couple weeks ago. But Sugar Ray Robinson said that he hit Gavilan with his hardest shots, and Gavilan just kept coming forward. Similar to Gene Fulmer, but I had to put Gavilan at 4, just simply because due to the fact that Robinson didn't put Gavilan down. Fulmer was knocked out by Robinson with a good punch, but Robinson said that he hit Gavilan with the hardest punch he's ever thrown, and it didn't affect him. But the matchup that actually had made me put him at number 4 was his matchup against Johnny Bratton. Against Johnny Bratton, he was standing there and just eating shots, and they didn't do anything to him. He was eating shots and throwing back and exchanging like those shots were nothing. He he was and a lot of people that I've talked to, like I had an uncle that told me this, told me that his chin was very solid. That he was able to take some and give some right back. And this is kind of what this top 5 is all about: is fighters that could take it on the chin, and give a hard shot back. And my uncle told me that he took at least 2 or 3 hard shots on the chin to give you one hard shot. And that's what kind of made me put Gavilan on this list. He took some incredibly hard shots against Eduardo Lace. He hit him with his hard. He hit him with his hardest shots. He didn't take a step back. Didn't even hurt him. And you could look at some of Kid Gavilan's videos, and you can see that he's trying to move around the ring. And when he's trying to move around, he's getting caught. He didn't care if he got caught or not, because he was going to give shots back. So anyway, that's my number 4 for this week, Kid Gavilan. He took some hard shots from some good veterans, some good knockout artists, like Tony DeMarco. And there was another fighter, I think is Tony Gennaro, who was a knockout artist himself. But Eduardo Lace, who I believe they called him like Mr. KO or KO or something like that. You know, he was another fighter that he took some punishment from. And you know, just looking at those fights, you know, just looking how the shots that these fighters threw at him that didn't hurt him. You know, you just had to have to put him on there. You know, but you know, like I said, you know, this was a difficult list. But on my list, I gotta have Kid Gavilan at number 4. He took some hard shots from some knockout artists. You know, he took some hard shots from, you know, Lasse, who's known for knocking out fighters, and he took some hard shots from Bratton, Jonathan Bratton. You know, who wasn't necessarily a big time knockout artist, but he knew how to give out shots. So, and on top of that, you know, Carmen Basilio, who wasn't much of a knockout artist because he faced fighters who had good chins, but you know, Basilio, you know, was landing some good shots against him. And Ray Robinson, the greatest of all time, said he landed his hard shots against Kid Gavilan, so I had to put him at number 4 on my list. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take it easy. Peace.